How many is your first second?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If I heard it from
Roseman.
Well,
Everything news.
good morning, Ariana.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Please explain to me the Axe and Dagger.
Axe and Dagger is our establishment. We came up with it. It is axe throwing axes at targets for fun in a safe and controlled environment.
And this is Nick here.
I'm Nick, yes.
How do you do?
Good, how about yourself?
Good. And are you guys partners in this?
We are. Started out as fiancés and got married in the middle of the building process, so it's been a long ride all the way around.
Well, this is new for the Valley. I'm glad you sent me an email and made me aware of it.
Of course, and thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Sure. Now, do you explain to me how I pay? If I want to try it and I've never done it before.
So the way the process works, when you come in here, we have you sign waivers. You come, you pay. It's $22 per person for the hour. If anybody in the group is military, fire, law enforcement, or medical, past or present, they show ID, everybody gets 10% off in the group.
Okay.
What happens next, if you've never been here before, we give you safety as well as techniques. We coach, we stay the entire time, we watch, we adjust you if we need to move you around so that you do stick it into the target.
Sure.
Once you have it consistently, we kind of stay in the background watching, always listening, making sure that if you have any questions, we're here for you. But otherwise, we would just want you to have a great time.
Practice, in other words.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right. So now explain to me if I had children in a group for a birthday party that I wanted to bring them here and celebrate. How old do they have to be? And do they have to be girls and boys or anything restrictions that way?
So our only restriction is 10 years and older to throw.
Okay.
Under 10 years can still be in here. They just can't participate in the throwing.
Okay.
So we are fully family friendly. We've had everything from newborns in here all the way up to 3-4-year-olds love to watch.
Yeah.
They wish they could throw, but they end up sitting there with a whiteboard taking their own score
Right.
of everybody. And then once they hit 10 years old, they really can start throwing. And we have 10-year-olds that can come in here and stick it on their first couple tries.
Sure. Some people have natural propensity for
They really do.
everything.
Yep.
And axe throwing. Now, what's the history of axe throwing other than what I've seen in the movies? Sherwood Forest and so forth.
So our axe throwing as a sport is really in its infancy. It's only about 8 to 10 years old. But that's the sport side of it. There's also been, when I was in Boy Scouts, I did tomahawk throwing, stuff like that. So there's a lot of background that revolves around axe throwing, all the way back to Viking times and stuff like that. Some of the Viking martial arts included a throwing axe. But we focus more of it on a sport. So it's not for self-defense or harm or anything like that. It's more compared to like darts or bowling.
Sure.
So in its infancy, the organization we're part of, the World Axe Throwing League, has only been around for about 3 years now.
Oh.
And even
League, you say league.
Yes.
Now how widespread is the league? Is it?
It is worldwide. They actually do have throwing facilities, affiliate throwing facilities like we are on all 6 populated continents.
Wow.
I believe they have over 150 locations, and last year they had, in all their leagues combined, over 12,000 participants.
Amazing.
So they're also the only axe throwing league right now that has their a couple of their tournaments broadcast each year on ESPN. So our leagues can feed straight into that as well. So if you come participate in our league, you throw a high enough score, and you win the league, you can actually automatically qualify for that world championship. You don't have to progress through ranks. You don't have to fit into different categories. In fact, they don't even have an age limit to throw. So we hold ours at 10 here. But a 10-year-old can throw against a 30-year-old that'll throw against a 70-year-old that'll throw against a woman from anywhere, from a man against anywhere. Everybody is on the same playing field and throws against everybody.
Okay. Now, if I want to come every week, do I sign up and get a pass for the year or something like that?
We have month-to-month memberships, actually. So the month-to-month membership is $10 a month, and you get $5 off every time that you come in. So it really brings that price down a lot. And if you come often, like you said, every week, twice a week, 3 times a week, whatever it may be, you get that as well. You get 10% off our merchandise. So hats, t-shirts, if we have axes that we're selling, things like that.
Sure. And do I have to bring my own axe? Or
So we provide the axes for you. We have 2 different house axes that do work for everybody. That's why we try one of them. We see if that's working. If it doesn't, we try another one. And then we adjust you from there and see if that's working properly. But we do provide those for you.
I see. So it sounds to me like the sport is working its way up to the Olympics.
Hopefully. I think there was talk about in the next decade or so trying to get it in.
Well, if it's worldwide already and people enjoy it, it probably will be.
Yep, hopefully.
Well, thank you for bringing it to Lancaster and the Antelope Valley and
Of course.
and everything. And we hope that those who would enjoy it get the word about it. And
We hope the same thing.
yeah, I'm
We want to
sure.
bring some more entertainment up here and not have to make people drive as far.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Very well. Thank you.
Okay, well, and these are the boards. These are where the axes and daggers go into. Now, tell me the hours and the address and the phone numbers, etc.
So our address is 233 Mall Loop Road.
Let's start over. Okay, well, in the background, we have the targets where the axes and daggers are thrown to, but we got to know where to go, what the address, phone number, email address, etc., and website are.
Of course, we are at 2330 Mall Loop Road, Suite 109, Lancaster 93536. Our hours, we are Thursday through Sunday. Thursdays 3 to 10 p.m., Fridays 1 to midnight, and Sundays 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. Our phone number is 661-582-6111.
Okay. And if I want to bring my grandchildren over here to celebrate their birthday, do I have to make a reservation if I'm bringing like 5 or 10 or?
We always suggest making a reservation just so that you do have that one time specifically for you, so that you don't have to worry about possible walk-ins coming in.
Right.
Walk-ins are always welcome though, and they are on a first come, first served basis. So if you want a definite time, a definite party happening, we always suggest making a reservation just so that you have your lane and your time.
We're getting ready for the grand opening at 11, and people are piling up, standing in line outside to come in. This is a Target, and it looks to be 2 by 10s, and in the wood are indents where the axes and daggers have hit, and a lot of them have hit down below.
There you go. All right. Bring it down some. There.
Why don't we cut it with an axe?
But don't cut the ribbon, okay?
Just
So
hold
we
it.
gotta keep them open like this because they're really sharp. All right?
No pressure.
Got it?
Hold it like that and just keep it like that. Don't close them, okay? Got it?
Yes.
Can you hold them? Are they too heavy?
Yeah.
There,
Hold
how's
up.
that? Okay.
Patrick, you got it.
And then put your, here you
Patrick, can you
go.
see the camera? Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, I can get his face in there. Oh, wait a minute. My calendar just came on. I have a ribbon today.
Yeah, we want you in the picture.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's sticking over.
1, 2. 1, 2. Perfect.
Good
Hold
job.
it. Could I get the names of everybody?
My name is Carissa.
I'm sorry,
Carissa.
Carissa. How do you spell that?
Carissa.
Okay.
Ariana.
Patrick.
Nick.
Chris Spiker.
And Nick, how do you fit in here?
Patrick.
Patrick, I'm sorry. He was got. Oh, Patrick. Yeah, that's right. See.
Patrick, who are you? Are you my kid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Well, Chris, what do you think about a new chamber member, Axe and Dagger?
These folks come in with their own built-in business. I mean, people find it without advertising. There's just a buzz about Axe and Dagger. It's over here in the Lancaster Marketplace.
Right.
So it's a great location.
Yeah.
And a huge parking lot.
Yeah.
In retail, you know, why wouldn't you want 200 parking spaces?
That's right.
And they joined the chamber, so we're
Sure, smart.
very smart.
Smart, yeah. And they've been in business for a couple of months before they have their grand opening, which is...
Yeah, so they had a soft opening, and today they've got the Lancaster Chamber involved. And, nice people.
Savvy,
Doing it
savvy,
the right way.
savvy.
And you took a little tour, did you notice that when they're done throwing the knives and the axes, they pull the wood,
Yeah.
2x10s, and turn it into firewood. They
Yeah,
haven't thrown anything away or put anything in the trash can since they've been here.
isn't that great?
I think it's a clean business and
Sure.
people are having fun.
Sure, sure, sure. Well, we're gonna get some chamber members over here,
Yeah,
trying it out at least,
there you go.
huh?
And we're open today. We're having a ribbon cutting, and then people are showing up with their axes already. They're ready to go.
It's a good way to take out your aggressive feelings. Come over here and throw the axe, right?
It's in a fun. I haven't done it yet, but in a funny way, it's very relaxing. So they're providing a service for the community.
Sure, good. Well, thanks very much for your time this morning.
John, thank you. Got everybody's shoes. That's good.
No, I crop.
Acton News and World Report. 6 newspapers actually.
Right. Okay.
I'm Young Miss Rosamond 2019, Garrett Chambers.
Okay.
I'm Cadence Collette, Junior Miss Antelope Valley 2019.
Okay.
I am Maria Capellian, Miss Lancaster 2019.
Okay. Thank you.
Not even Johnny.
You got it.
What's your name? Oh, and you are Teeny Miss Lancaster?
Tiny Miss Lancaster.
Tiny Miss Lancaster. Okay.
I'm Paige Carrillo, Teen Miss Lancaster 2019.
I'm Little Miss Lancaster Josephine Tanuccio in 2019.
Thank you very much. And you're here for the grand opening.
Yeah,
And are you a customer?
yes. Yes, me and my brother come here like probably once a week.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
So it's fun.
How long does it take you to get good at it?
It's just it's just trial and error. Like you try here,
Yeah.
and then no, and then you try here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And then pretty much once you got your spot, you could stick them all day. You could throw right hand,
Really?
left hand.
And do you do daggers too?
Not yet. Yet is a key word.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of excited for that.
Uh-huh. Are
So-
daggers harder than axes?
For me, they're actually both the same, but again, you have to find the spot.
Uh-huh. I see. I see. Well, thank you very much for your insight. Good. Wow. Who do I have the pleasure of interviewing?
My name's Kaylee Huey.
And Kaylee, do you throw the axes and daggers?
Oh yeah, I do.
Uh-huh.
Axes right now, they're just starting daggers today. I did get to try them out last night for about 5 minutes, and the daggers are pretty fun. So.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How long does it take to get good at throwing axes?
I think it was my 3rd throw and I hit it. It's just getting a handle on the axe or kind of getting a feel for the weight, but anyone can pick it up almost instantly. It's a really fun, easy activity to pick up. So.
And why do you like it?
I like doing outdoor stuff, and this is just a very fun new activity that I didn't expect. So it's also a really fun date night with my boyfriend at least once a week. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can do anything with that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks very much for your insight.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Assemblyman, Saturday morning and you're here at Axe and Daggers. Are you an expert at dodging axe and daggers from Sacramento? Or?
Yeah, verbal ones, but these are the real deal here, and I think that people here in this community are going to enjoy this opportunity to come and develop another skill, and if nothing else, just enjoy the competitive juices that seem to flow in many of our veins, and it's very unique, but it's gaining popularity. I know down in Los Angeles there's a couple of these also, and I have some friends that have enjoyed this. So this is another opportunity to go out and have a date night with your spouse or your significant other, and yeah, the competitive juices will flow.
Well, I don't know. I'm a little leery about teaching my significant other how to throw an axe or dagger.
There's a perspective, I suppose.
Thanks very much for your interview.
Yeah, you betcha.
Just say how awesome.
Turn around and face
Brandon, so basically all you're going to say is you're going to be
Oh, he got
tell him how
daggers, too.
excited you are.
Oh, he got daggers?
It's going to be his first time trying his daggers out today.
Tell him how excited.
Okay.
And then tell him like how excited you are to be here and be part of it.
So I got some daggers. Axe. I'm pretty excited to throw them today. First time throwing daggers. Not first time throwing the axe. I've done it a couple times.
Is it hard? Is it hard to do?
Depends. It's hard for some people. It wasn't too terribly hard for me, but yeah.
We're gonna get started in a...
Yeah.
Okay, so I got an axe, daggers. Yeah. I've thrown the axe before, not the daggers. Today will be the first time. I'm really excited to be throwing them here during the opening.
Are you part of a league or something?
Yeah, I'm part of the new league that they're coming out with. They've done it once before, but I'm going to join the new season, so it should be a lot of fun.
And do you have friends in your class that are doing it, or are you the only one? The only one?
Yeah.
I see. Well, that's a nice shirt you got there.
Yeah.
And best of luck, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully bullseye.
Hopefully bullseye. And how do you stand at a certain distance from the target?
So there's a red line and then there's a white line. You have to stand in between those lines. And preferably, for me, I stand right behind the red line. And then I'll throw them from there. And usually I'll get around the bullseye, like 3 or 4 points.
And you hold the tip.
Yeah, you hold the tip like this.
Tip, just like that.
It's pretty cool.
And you say there's other sizes of daggers?
Yeah, this, I don't know where it holds in the spectrum. All I know is that there's one bigger and there are some smaller. Yeah, it's not the biggest there is, but it's also not the smallest.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's probably a good size for beginners.
Got it. Well, terrific. Good luck with that.
All right. The way you hold it is you hold it at a point. You'll hold it at a point to where it won't cut you, and then when you throw it, it'll pass just past your fingers and it'll slip out.
You're not wrapping your finger around.
No, it's just the fingertips. Yeah, yeah, and then it'll just slip out of your fingers.
Then you go what?
So like, to get it pretty far, you're probably gonna want to go overhand. But yeah. But I mean, you can't go like this. You probably just how far more.
If I can see my hair.
I can't remember like.
I believe it's the same distance as the axis.
Yeah, the same distance as the axis.
I don't know the number of feet, but it's the red line. There's a red line that you can't go past, or the default. And so it would be the same with the dagger.
Yeah, I would guess.
So both of them are competitive sports?
Yes. So this will be our first time with this, so we'll have to ask Nick a little bit more information about it.
So you get points for, do you have a circle, or what are you throwing at?
We're throwing at a bullseye, and the bullseye is worth 6 points, and then you got outer ring, so it goes 6, 4, 3, and 2, 1.
And then there's a little blue dot on the top.
And there's a little blue dot, it's 8 points, and then That is, you can, every 5 throws you can hit that one.
You get 5 axes.
You get 5 throws. There's 2 sections, so you're competing with somebody else. So like if I was competing against him, he would stand and he would throw his 5 and I would throw my 5. After we throw our 5s, then we switch.
Are you in the same area?
We're in the same area.
We're coming.
Correct.
Yeah,
right
but is that a safety thing here that you shoot crazy?
No, because you're not going to necessarily throw hard enough to where it's going to come back and hit you. And if it does, then you just got to be
You're not afraid to slip out of the hand or anything?
No, because usually everybody's throwing hard enough to go forward to where it's not going to go at you. You would literally have to throw sideways for it to hit your partner. So yeah.
Do you sharpen those things every day or what?
Not every day. You kind of sharpen it as you feel it's needed. But they're pretty sharp enough to look at.
Are those the type of axes you buy in the hardware store? Or are they
No, this one we got offline. It's for axe throwing specific. But you can get them at a hardware store or whatever, but those are more for chopping wood.
This is not for chopping wood.
This is not for chopping wood. This one's a little bit sharper.
And it's a lot more thin on the edge compared to something that you'd find at hardware store.
It's a lot more sharper on the edge compared to like this one, for example, that we bought at a store.
Yeah. So this guy is the one you use to throw.
Exactly. This is the one you would throw like competitively.
Right. Now, this guy is the one you work in the yard with, right?
You can, yes. But this one we throw as well.
Really?
But this one does. This one would do a lot better and stick a lot better than this one here would. Yes. So this one, my son Brandon here that you saw speaking, he got for Christmas. Because he got to join he's joining the league, the next league that's coming up, I believe it's next Saturday the 19th. I'm sorry, Sunday the 19th. So yeah.
So how many people, do you have a league or anything on this?
They have a league that starts up, I don't know how often, but they have one that's starting Sunday the 19th. And they all play competitively, but it's also friendly, but it's friendly competitive.
Is it mainly in places like Canada and where they have trees and stuff that you have this going on, or is it all over?
No, it's all over from my understanding. Like they have one down in LA, like an Axe and Dagger type place, but because the Antelope Valley does not have one, Nick was nice enough. Nick and Ariana made an Axe and Dagger here.
Sure. Let me get your name before you leave.
Braden.
How many of you? Brady?
Braden. Braden. B-R-A.
Last name?
Hellwig. Hellwig.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Axe and Dagger. Are we excited they're open? Yeah! Do we like throwing knives and axes? Yeah! It is kind of fun, I gotta admit. So they've been open for about 8 months, and back in July, the Lancaster Chamber, our board of directors held our retreat here. And so we had our 18 directors all in here trying to figure out our vision and our goals for the next year. And then we all got to throw axes and daggers, and it was an absolute blast. We had a great time. So not just for the sport of it and the competition, but for work points and just have great morale going. This is a fantastic place. So I am thrilled that we're here, and I know everybody out here is thrilled that they're here. So we have a couple presentations, and I'd like to introduce first our California State Assemblyman, Tom Lackey. So Tom.
Welcome everybody. This is quite a unique way to come and spend your time. I will tell you that I'm used to axes and daggers from a different perspective, but this is the real deal where you actually get to throw and you won't hurt anything. So I want you to know that investing in a business takes guts. And so we're very, very thankful for you two for demonstrating the courage it takes. This state is difficult, folks, and it's the greatest state around, but when you're doing business, it becomes very, very burdensome, and there's a lot at risk. And there's just so much work to do, and I was just informed that they've been here 8 months already. And so this is a very successful opportunity, and if you've not come here, please give it a chance.
Because my understanding is once you've come, you become addicted. So I have not yet thrown these kind of axes and daggers yet, but I want you to know that I'm looking forward to it. We thank you for investing in the Antelope Valley, and especially here in Lancaster, because we need diversity of experience and things that we can do together with our significant others and our families. So it doesn't sound like the most exciting family activity, but I suppose, I don't know, how old do you have to be?
10 years and older.
Okay, that's pretty young. And I'll leave it at that. But no, this is really an exciting thing to see happen here in the Antelope Valley. It's very creative, it's edgy, and no pun intended. But I want you to know that we're very excited to have you here. So thank you very much. Congratulations from the State Assembly. We're proud to have another business here in the Antelope Valley.
Come back.
Kodak moment. Smile for the camera.
Perfect. Hey, no. Said somebody close their eyes.
I tried.
All right, way to go, guys. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate that from our Assemblyman. Next, I have representing our state senator, Scott Wilk, I have Brandon.
Good morning, everyone. So I have the really unique opportunity of representing Senator Scott Wilk today, which is kind of amazing. Truly, Nick, Ariana, congratulations. I can't tell you how happy I am to see the grand opening. I've been coming here probably every week for the last 2 months. You guys are amazing. What you're doing in the Antelope Valley is amazing. Being able to see more recreation out here, something for people to do on a weekend that's going to keep people in our community. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't wait to see how you guys grow, what you guys can implement, and hopefully a new expansion in the future. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nice job. Thank you, Brandon. Next, we have a little special presentation from Mr. Chris Spiker from AV Nice. So, Chris.
Yeah, we call it AV Nice. It's nice people, nice businesses, cool part of the Antelope Valley, wonderful. You guys are winners. Thank you. AV Nice.
Thank you, Chris. And lastly, I'm going to bring up my chairwoman of the board for the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce, Miss Katie Nelson. And just for you guys to know, Katie also, I said, did you bring your daggers? And she said yes. So this woman throws knives and throws axes. So be on your best behavior.
Thanks, Mark. Hi, my name is Katie. I'm an axaholic. Words. Absolutely not even a joke. Although my husband's much worse, right? He legit needs help. He legit needs help. But you know we love you guys. I don't even need to tell you the impact you've had on our lives. We've been here just about since the beginning and have been coming here almost every day since. My husband is here literally every day. It's so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you guys. On behalf of the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce, congratulations. We love you guys.
Thank you.
How you move?
Sorry.
Thank you, Katie. Good job. So introducing Ariana and Nick, the owners here. So I'm going to let Ariana start off and just have a few words.
Thank you, Mark. Really, we do appreciate everybody that came out today. It is fantastic to see this turnout and seeing everything that we put our blood, sweat, and tears into has really taken off and is supported. We really want to thank our family who has helped us through everything. Building, getting us food if we're not eating, if we are feeling stressed out and we need a little help, they come and help us. Always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. We also want to thank everybody who has been in to throw with us, and it's become our family as well. We have really enjoyed getting to know all of you and getting the chance to have a good time with you as well, try new things, and we look forward to many more things to come. As we said before, possible expansion at some point. At this time, we are just so excited that we are 8 months in and doing fantastic and able to bring this to the Antelope Valley. It makes us very happy to see such a great response. Again, from all of us, we thank you so much.
I think she touched on almost everything. A few more people I'd like to thank is Mark Preston from Bare Bones, who's done great shirts for us and very fast.
Yeah.
All the people that have done articles on us and videos on us, thank you very much. It really helps getting our name out there, and we haven't been blasting on the radio or anything like that, so all that word of mouth and all those videos really help and really get the point across that it's not dangerous and it's fun, safe, family friendly, and if you do it once, most likely you're going to come back, or in Tom's case, live here.
All right, time to do some ribbon cutting with heavy-duty axes.
When I woke up this morning.
But when I get right about here, I feel like bailing out.
Bringing your handle up.
We're shifting on the sign
Oh, no, you're fine. I'm on the center.
You have to find it. Just to get the lead. Alright, so it's you guys and who's the other two? You don't know who it is? Yeah. Everybody say hi, Nida. Oh, yeah. His daughter.
Let's go ahead
I'm gonna disqualify her parents. Is that what told me to mention, right? Those guys hang out and watch it. What do you think?
Watch your fingers.
I would think this side
I'm just going to take a couple pictures like that.
my axe. My axe is out of my hand before this actually gets. Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Super difficult.
Now everybody, we're going to count to three. When we count to three, you can go ahead and clap. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Not so much. So in the sport, you're only looking for a single rotation, which most people throw from about 12 to 15 feet away. So this piece of tape right here is actually at 15 foot. This is actually for one of our other leagues that's being introduced this year, which is big axes. The big axes, you have to start behind 17 feet, which is our tape mark back here, and finish behind 15. Yeah. So a normal throw with the smaller axes that we use for our regular league, most people actually throw with their toe pretty much on the line. The front end of that line is 12 feet. Yep. So my throw is like a baseball throw. It's my background, so I come over the shoulder and just a nice smooth release. We have a couple people that throw it like darts. So they stand over the 1 foot forward and then just double and wrist and get the same type of rotation. So everybody sort of finds their own way to throw it.
I would have to use baseball.
Yes,
I'm not a darter.
Neither am I. He's got that very much dart style throw. And for him, it works great. Me, not so much. So I found my other ways throwing. An hour of meeting time afterwards, and they're going to bring in their own catering. So it gives them a good meeting space, but also gives them the ability to have food brought in, because we don't have our own food here, so it allows people to have catered stuff brought in. And it also gives them an activity to do that can turn into something a little bit competitive and allow them to compete with each other in a different way than your typical work competitions, which sometimes are unhealthy for work. So, and we have tons of people, or tons of groups that do that. And we also cater to Edwards. We had 75 people come out from Edwards Air Force Base. I believe it was exactly. I believe they were from the 412. And they did over 3 hours, so they broke them up for 25 people per hour, and they just came in through. And also when the military has their down days where they have to go out and do sort of a team building activity with their platoon or whatever it's going to be, we open up special for those days. So we allow them to come in, we only open up for their groups and stuff like that. It allows them to come in and sort of have that team building exercise. And it's just
Hi everybody, really quickly, I don't know if you guys have seen it, we do have a raffle going on today. Make sure that you get.
I saw you spraying the boards with water.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
It helps soften the boards when you're throwing the axes. When they're dry, they just are too brittle and the axe will bounce off. If you wet them first, it softens it up and they stick much better.
Stick better?
Yes.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Like a boss.
Thank you. That's what I do. This is my life. Better be good at it. Did we want to have Lackey? Anybody else who?
Brandon.
Would you like to come up and try it out?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a quick little pointer. First off, go ahead. Sorry about that. I'm going to give you a quick pointer, okay? First off, if you want to get into the target, the best way to hold we have to do is stack just like this.
Brandon and John. Sounds good.
Over your head, you see? With your opposite foot. So you can usually look at those forward. We also have one like this, the other one on top of it, the arms along the back.
I got it.
Or the left, you can do one with your thumb. That one was just like what we would do. Over. It does. It really does. I'd say stand right about here and see how you do.
Nobody's watching.
Stand back a little bit. Stand back a little bit.
No expectation, everybody.
Give a good step with it too.
Okay. So step and throw.
Step and throw. You got it.
Just like bowling.
We're good. Now go a tiny bit closer.
How about a lot closer?
Right about there. Take a good step with it, okay?
And it drops fast.
It does.
Aim high. Oh, that's the Air Force.
Ha!
The story of my life, aim high, right? Semper Fi. Not better.
Put your mitts on this. All right. Last thing.
That's a warning
Go
shot.
all the way up to the front there. Red line. So your footsteps on that red line as you finish, okay?
Just like the dime
Less
toss.
of the wrist, more of the push.
Throw it high
Less
when they're
wrist,
looking at it.
more push.
Throw shot.
So check when you thumb up the back. Loose wrist. There you go.
I try this way.
You got it. There you go.
There you go.
So you kind of want to give it more of a push with your arm rather than that flick of your wrist. Exactly.
And the only way to believe that is to throw.
Yeah. All right. Grab a picture.
Here, go down range.
Oh, yes.
By the
what?
By the target. By the target.
I want to end on a win. Is good enough?
Yep.
That's good.
Kibasabi.
Got it. Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for letting me do it.
Of course.
I will come back with no audience.
Pressure, I know, right?
Yeah, of course.
Ariana? Y'all are awesome.
Sure.
You're welcome to. Always like come back over the camera right here. I got to do my phone. I got to do my phone because I have 6. Everything's